Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Phantasy Star 4, End of the Millennium on the Sega Genesis Classics Library. So let's fire it up and get going. So in our previous episode, we went to the Climate Control Center on Dezolis. That obviously did not solve the problem of the blizzard, and we also went to the Mysterious Valley and got the what's it called? Silver Tusk, the second most powerful weapon in the game, Rika's most powerful weapon against dark enemies. All right, we want to go to Meese, and before we do anything else, we are going to unequip Raja's gear because he is about to oh, there are a lot of items. I need to sell some stuff. Because he's about to leave the party. There's a strange illness going around, and we're in a terrible state. This is the patient admission area. It used to be the inn, but the innkeeper has made it a public clinic out of the goodness of his heart. There is a strange illness going around. You get a really high fever and usually die within a month. On top of that, the dead bodies revive as zombies. It's very scary. Well, so now we know what happened in Reshel. And we can probably guess what this guy's doing standing by the fire. Yeah, the zombies are supposed to fear fire, right? So they won't come and attack us if we make fire right in the middle of the town, like this, right? Yeah, I'd be scared. Alright. Hello, ma'am. Let's see, let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Probably the napalm shot. We really don't need that. We never even used it. Pulse laser, yep. Zirconian armor, and then the zirconium gear, and then the plasma claws. Sell those as well. Let's see, anything else? I think that's it. We've got a fair amount of repair kits. I don't know that we will need that many. Let's sell all of our monomates. We aren't gonna use monomates anymore. And let's go ahead and sell our antidotes. Just trying to free up space. We're not selling the wood cane yet. It's like a memento at this point. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 repair kits, which is 5 repair kits. That's more than enough. We'll keep them though for the time being. Okay, that should do. Alright, let's go ahead and unequip Raja of his stuff. And sell it. Silver shields. There we go. Oh, bag management. Alright. Do we want to buy something? Yeah, we want to buy 2. Oh, holy crap. It's too bad that we can't buy the reflect shields for Rune. That would be amazing, but sadly. Yep. Oh, that really set us back. Ouch. But they are definitely needed. Yeah, ouch. Alright, let's sell the silver mails. Get a little bit back, about 13.2 back. And then you're the weapon store, right? Ah, come on. I'm not sure if I want to get the flame sword for Chaz, honestly. Because Because it's a fire weapon. I don't know. It's like I can't remember when's the next sword that we get after the flame sword. Is it the Laconian sword? I think the Laconian sword's the next sword we get after the flame sword. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Sometimes I will forego getting it, but we'll go ahead and get it this time. I mean, obviously it's a good weapon for attack. It gives us a little bit more defense, but some people have escaped from Rest Shell, but it's not like it's safe here either. Alright, there's some Esper who's come here. Sounds kind of suspicious. Never mind me, I just won't let this child become ill. Why can't I go outside? The Zolisian climate and health maintenance. A pretty, studious lady of the house. Oh, another clean kitchen. Uh-oh, this item shop is all locked up. Due to circumstances, we will be closed. The owner of this equipment store has been stricken by the illness and has closed shop. He used to sell a strange-smelling perfume called something or other. Well, we will find out what that is later. Over half the people of this town have been stricken with the illness. Did you see the cemetery? I feel sorry, but we had to burn and bury the bodies of all the people who became zombies. Oh, bye. I think all the gravestones say the same thing. So it's a dire little situation here that we have with the Parmanian settlements. Parmanian. And let's see, I think we talked to everybody here. So now let's go ahead and come into the inn and see what this is all about. This place is actually a large inn renowned throughout Dezolis. But because there are so many ill, the innkeeper is letting us use it. Such a wonderfully warm-hearted person. I'd say beyond the call of duty. No medicine seems to cure this strange illness. The only point to do is inject life energy into them to prolong their lives a little. That's why all these people from Esper have come. Esper Mansion, that is. Another translation boo-boo. We are the Espers that you all have been talking about. We have come from the Esper Mansion, southeast of here. I wonder if anybody in our party knows anything about that. There are many more who have power like ours in the Esper Mansion. Hello. Oops. Wham! What the heck? This patient needs life energy. Okay then. Hello. Yeah, you don't look too good, sir. And I think to give it other life energy means the taking of life energy from ourselves. But that kind of looks like a list, but not really. We could only help in this small way. We talked to you, right? Yeah. So the Espers, we haven't seen them, of course, since Phantasy Star 2, and they look a little bit different. I'm the innkeeper, to tell the truth. I didn't want our place to be used, but with all those empty rooms, the townspeople would have looked at me reproachfully. How upsetting. Maybe we should just make it a hospital. Now, there you go. The wife's thinking hotel management and customer service. A pretty studious husband. The wife's thinking more practically minded, like, hey, how can we take advantage of this difficult situation? We are in pain, but the patients are even in more pain. We've got to work harder. So it kind of gives you a little bit of insight how the Espers are working, how hard they have to work to what am I trying to say? To sustain the lives of these people who are sick and how much it takes out of them. This strange illness broke out right after the Garberg Tower appeared. See, just as I told you, the tower must be the cause. Oh no! Raja, quit joking around. Chaz, this is no joke. He's got a tremendous fever. Uh-oh, get him to bed. Even Raja has fallen sick. Oh, he'll die if we leave him like this. Ha ha ha, I don't believe it. This isn't any laughing matter, Chaz. Chaz thinks Raja is just playing a practical joke. But he's really not. Rika, you're aware of it too, aren't you? Rune? I've sensed it ever since we came to Tezolis, but it feels particularly strong here. Yes! I still want to know why Rika can sense the Black Wave sickness and the Black Wave power. I don't think that's ever established, like how she can do so. There might be an explanation that I missed somewhere or that I've forgotten, but I can't remember, or that was never known. Anyway, what are you talking about? This feeling is the Black Energy Wave. It's probably coming from the Garberg Tower, and it's pretty close. Uh-oh! Help! Help! Kira has headed for the Garberg Tower by herself. Kira? She's a girl of exceptional courage from our group, but this is too reckless. There's a forest of carnivorous trees surrounding the tower. Chaz? Right, we can't let her go alone. Where's this forest? It's northeast of town. Kira is such a daredevil. Alright, what do these have to say? Finally, I'm on break. Yes, it was bad luck, but with those nurses there, maybe the worst of times will also be the best of times. Oh, Raja. Always in good spirits. Even when you're down and out about your luck. Now, I'm trying to remember. No, we're not quite there yet. So I'm thinking about the sandworms in Motavia. If this would be a good time to go back and fight some sandworms to get some experience points. To boost our levels up a little bit, but I don't think so. Anyway, and it doesn't matter. We don't really need to do so. I do want to illustrate it just because I did sometimes grind out some sandworm fights. Let's see, we need to get in the ice digger. Some sandworm fights to I said northeast. What am I trying to say? To boost my levels a little bit. There it is. It won't work even with this. We can't break through. Look, someone's being attacked. Is that Kira? Oh my goodness. So, it doesn't matter like what we do here. They just grow back infinitely, so and so we just have to run. They keep growing and growing from behind us. Thank you for rescuing me. Hello, Kira. My name is Kira Tierney. Who are you all? We've been sent by your friends. Look at Rune. Look at Rune in the background. He's like, nothing to see here. Rune's acting a little suspicious. Is that a reused panel, by the way? No, I don't think so. It's similar to one we've seen previously. The very first time I played this through, I couldn't figure out like why there was you know, mechanical panels or electronic panels in the background. I'm like, why are there mechanical panels in the background? Why are we inside of a metal structure? And then I realized, oh, we're inside the ice digger. Idiot. Yeah, see, there we go. And I totally missed that panel the first time I played through. That's a cool rendering, by the way, of the ice panel or the ice digger. So that's why you came all the way here. And look at Chaz scolding Kira, even though he's still a young man. It was reckless of you here to come here alone. That just kind of shows, I think, how much he has matured. Even though, yeah, he's only 16 years old. But the kid's been through a lot. He never had an easy life, as we know. He had to grow up fast. I felt like I had to do something to make it all right. Well, it just made my blood boil to see all those people in such pain. But those carnivorous trees, they were far tougher than what I heard. Yeah, I wonder if there's a better way to tackle them. I may know a way. Our leader should be able to tell us. Our chief of the Esper Mansion, Lutz. Haven't heard about him since Phantasy Star 2, right? About 2,000 years ago, he, along with a heroine called Alice, saved Algo and has come to be known as a legendary wizard. Wait a minute. Are you saying that a person from 2,000 years ago is still alive? It's said he is still alive in the deepest depths of the Esper Mansion. But they won't let anyone except top-ranking people enter the mansion. That's why I've only seen him once, and from afar at that, during some ceremony. That was probably the ceremony where he, well, we'll find out. The ceremony of transferring memories. But you can even recognize from afar he's intelligent, graceful, classy. And I'm laughing. I think we all know why I'm laughing. Just a wonderful person. I have no doubt that he would know of a good way to tackle this problem. Man, Kira sure has a very grandiose perception of this Lutz character. He's been alive for 2,000 years. You don't believe? The Reverend Lutz is an unparalleled magician whose feats have given rise to many a legend. I'm sure the master even knows the secrets to immortality. Well, he did live for a long time through the, I wonder if that could be true. Logically speaking, it must be something like cryogenic hibernation, which he did use, of course, as we know, because he showed up in Phantasy Star 2. He came out of the cryogenic hibernation to help Rolf and company, but then he stayed out of the cryogenic hibernation until his actual death, which was, what, about 15 years after the events of Phantasy Star 2. Whatever the case may be, we just can't leave the people of Meese in their misery. We must try to get an audience with Lutz. This is a long cutscene, holy cow. I forgot how long this was. Let's go see if we can meet this man Lutz. I'll be your guide, let's go! Yep. Because, yep. Let's go to the Esper Mansion. Alright, let's go, everybody! Let's just end this quickly. There we go. Let's see. Where is it? Where did we go? I think we have to go back to Meese and then something. And then south, right? South and then east. I think that's how we got there yesterday when I was wandering around. Thank you for the Maseda. Hey, Rika went up a level. Fantastic. There we go. Esper Mansion. Oh, it's you, Kara. Welcome back. If you try to go here before you pick up Kira, entry is not permitted. Which is interesting, but, I mean, knowing that, you know, who Rune is, why wouldn't the guards recognize Rune? I don't know. Maybe he uses some kind of magic to mask his identity. This mansion is also cut off from the outside due to the wall of ice. Hey, who's this? What a gentle-looking face this statue of a woman has. So this is, I think, supposed to be Alice Landell. I think. Kira, you're being rash again just because you were able to get home. I'll be more careful in the future. So we got some Soul Dew, another nice one. Laconian Rod. I can't remember what let's see, item has the power of E-Fest, that's right. Now it's not very powerful as far as that goes, but it's kind of cool to use still. I'm glad you're safe, Kira. It's thanks to all these people. Hello. These rooms belong to my friends who are in Meese now. Well, let's just go through them, eh? Espers are human too, and if they don't sleep, they will die. The mystery of life energy. ESP ability is an ideology. It's too difficult to understand. Desolus, it's light and shadow. Shoot, I'm trying to remember now how the Espers got their power. I think that back in the timeline of where an enigmatic wave is enveloping this planet, the closer you get to, the stronger it becomes. That back when, so the inner sanctuary is beyond this entrance, but the royal guards are protecting it and won't let us in. I'll come back there in a minute. So I believe it was, upon hearing stories about Reshel and Meese, I sent some of my friends, but I don't have any idea about the conditions there because of the wall of ice. Hey, Kira! So Lutz, he took with him a group of Parmanians, that I think a group of Parmanians. Where did they come from? I can't remember. Memory is failing me. How about the town of Meese? Yes, well, my friends are doing their best, but ultimately it's not going to solve anything. Yeah, everyone's will end up perishing if we don't do something. I think we're back to the entrance. Are we not? Yeah, we are. This is the Hall of Worship, but with the numerous crises of late, it's been quite unused. And we see that the Espers, they all, there's very many different styles of dress. There's a rumor of a sacred sword which has been passed down in Alco since recent times. It is said that it will increase the power of its wielder manyfold. Hold on, I missed that. Okay, there's a rumor about the sacred sword Elcidian, which has been passed down in Algo since ancient times. It is said that it is located somewhere in Desolus. It's a mystifying statue of a woman. It's similar to the statue of a heroine I saw in Termi. So, as we can see, the memory of Alyss Landell has been kept alive quite well. So if this isn't Alyss Landell, I wonder who. If it's not, I think it is, but I wonder who it should be. I'm scared. I'm afraid of that black energy wave. If Lutz is alive, why doesn't he appear, especially at a time like this? Huh. Very interesting. Okay, isn't there something in here? This is the training room where we improve our bodies and souls. It is our desire to get closer to the feet of the Reverend Lutz with a clear spirit and a body of steel. Lutz is the idol of all. Effect and correlation. Technical, manual, and for artificial hibernation. Aha! So, it's interesting that, so the cryogenic hibernation chamber that Lutz used is nowhere to be seen. Also, the Esper Mansion, I mean, granted, I know that it's because of the game design, but if we just think about it, how there's quite a few more Espers here than there were in Phantasy Star 2. Kira, you may not pass here without permission. Since when do I need permission? Open the door. That I cannot do. You pig-headed oaf. Oh, let her enter. How dare you? I cannot... Oh, hey! Oh, hey, it's you! I didn't notice that you were standing there. You're just there right next to everybody. Didn't notice. Forgive my rudeness. Please enter. That's right. Who is Rune? We all know who Rune is. We all know what the secret is. I don't think there's anybody around here to talk to. Yeah. Hello. Ah, Rune, it's good to see you back. You made it back safely. Forget the formalities. I'm going in. Oh, yes, of course. As you wish. So more of the statues of the lady. There's a lot of these statues. This is the inner sanctuary, and further beyond, there is a room called Lutz's room. That's right. So now the time has finally come. Oh, we're gonna meet Lutz. More clothes clean? How's my hair? Oh, what should I do? I'm so nervous. What do you think, Chaz? Chaz isn't so sure. Very pensive. Eh? What's going on? No one's here. Reverend Lutz, please show yourself. Lutz is not here. He left this world long ago. What? No human could live for over 2,000 years. That can't be. I saw him with my very own eyes. Besides, we're all believers. Oh my goodness. We believe in the legend of Esper, that Lutz lives on and is leading us, don't we? That's why we're all trying so hard. He has to exist. Kira, calm down. It's true that Lutz is no longer of this world. But even if his physical body is no more, his spirit lives on. What? Before he died, he left his will and memory in the telepathy ball. Then you're saying that this ball is Lutz? What? No, he's not here now. But if the chosen person appears, then Lutz's will and memory will be transferred to that person. Chosen? So now... What? Rune is Lutz? That is correct. Rune Walsh is the 5th generation Lutz. Now, about this scene, this confused a lot of people. Well, it didn't confuse a lot of people until the compendium came out, right? Because this scene, if I remember correctly, was intended to educate players, right? Just there was no other way to I shouldn't say that there's no other way, but the developers figured that this scene would be more dramatic and much more better delivered if it seemed like the memories and will of Lutz was being transferred to Rune at this time. However, the compendium teaches us that that is not the case. Rune was 15 years old, so before the events of Phantasy Star 4, when he actually inherited the will and memory of Lutz. Hence, why he made the comment that he saw Dark Force before. Hence why he is able to sense the black energy wave. Hence why he is such a freaking powerful wizard. And so he's already got it. This we could just call dramatic effect, right? However, before the compendium came out, everybody I knew who played this game would tell you, oh, Rune just became Lutz all of a sudden? Well, no. And we could have taken context from earlier parts of the game to, just to deduce that, but they made this seem so powerful and dramatic that your mind just forgets that completely. So anyway, moving forward. You're Lutz? How could that be? Listen, Chaz. Since ancient times in Algo, there has been a cycle where calamities occur every 1,000 years. That's because a personification of evil called Dark Force is resurrected every 1,000 years. Up until now, every time it occurred, A courageous person would defeat the evil to maintain peace. But we defeated him in Kuran. Yet there's no sign of these, or abatement of these abnormal conditions. So what's going on? Algo was shaken 1,000 years ago by the explosion of Parma. The delicate balance we were able to maintain was severely upset. This might be a result of that. The black energy wave can still be felt. Are you saying the Dark Force is still alive? That, I don't know. But I can say that the root of evil is not yet destroyed. The only thing to do is to defeat it. I have chosen you, Chaz. What? What? We're not even friends! I have chosen you to be as the soldier to fight the inevitable decisive battle. And, yeah, sounds perfectly logical to, choose Chaz. I mean, gotta pick 'em young. When they're young and brave and bold and reckless. I felt that you are a man of potential. We will soon find out if my judgment was correct, Chaz. Oh, great. Well, that's the story. Sorry I kept it secret all this time. We'll keep on cooperating with each other, right? Yeah. Anyway, we gotta get to that tower. That's where the answer lies. Those carnivorous trees that obstruct those who try to pass. But if you use the eclipse torch, you will be able to destroy it. Okay, our destination is decided. It's off to the Gumbius Temple. The Desolisian Temple is located in the mountain valley west of here. We're off. Chaz, come on. Stop looking so dazed. How disappointing the Lutz would be so insensitive. Kira is a whiner. Oh, man. And well, just, very, very emotionally driven, right? Very emotionally driven. Obviously, she dove headfirst into that forest of carnivorous trees. Sorry about that. I've always been like this. Well. Very upset. I pray for your safety. Alright. So, somehow, Rune has been able to keep his identity secret, not only from Kira, but who on earth are you? See, no one knows who Rune is. And so everyone says the same thing. So it's something that was kept as a secret. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and use Ryuka to go to Jut, and now we'll talk to the people here and see if they have anything useful to say to us. In the back room of the Gumbius Temple, there's a great bishop that has lived for over 1,000 years. I haven't met him myself, but that's what they say. I have heard that being rumored. It's written in an alphabet I can't read. And I find it interesting that there's this old bishop that we never met in. If he's over 1,000 years old, why didn't we meet him in Phantasy Star 2? Was he still like a child or a baby? You know, how much over 1,000 years old is he? Talking about the temple, some time ago there was a man who kept making stupid jokes all the time. I haven't seen him around recently, but I really liked him. Yeah, we know that story. Oops. If you're talking about the Gumbius Temple, it's further up north. The building in the middle of town, now that's different. That's right, I think there's a church here, a Desolisian church. Look at this, they even got a city wall. They're very structured. Oops, it's so thrilling when the winds are just right. You don't know whether you'll be blown away or not. Oh, it's our pride that our house is the only two-story house in the entire town. On the other hand, with this storm, it's kind of worrisome. Will it fall? It's shaking, I'm getting seasick. Then go downstairs, dude. Alright, let's see, anybody else to talk to? This hat? Actually, there's a string inside it, so it won't get blown away. We do hunt, but Elysians are essentially laid back, therefore weapon stores don't do a lot of business. The Laconia weapons have been purchased from Reshel, so what we have in stock is all that there is. It's first come, first served, while supplies last. The weapons store. There's the Laconian sword. Dang it, I knew I shouldn't have bought that flipping flame sword. Ah! I knew it! Dang it! Ah! Oh, dumb, dumb, dumb. Let's buy it. Oh, man. Alright, equip. Chest with the Laconian sword. We didn't even use the flame sword. We did. Okay, we used it in the battle against the carnivorous trees, but that's it. That is it. Oh, man. So dumb. Oh. I mean, we could have gone to the weapons plant before. That's where we're gonna go next. But ugh. Reflect mail, we got those. Reflect robe. Holy crap. What's Kara got equipped with? She's got a shield and a Laconian slasher, right? Yeah. And we can't even afford it because we bought that stupid flame sword. Let's see. Silver mantle, yeah. Ooh, we might be able to now that we sold that plasma sword. Alright, let's get double slashers going with Kira. Oh no! Let's sell a dimate or something. Let's see, what can we sell? Oh, how much do we need? We need 21.6. Almost there. Yeah, let's get it. We have 4 Meseta left. Oh, man. I can confidently say that's the closest that I've ever come to 0 Meseta in this game. Let's see. We want to, yeah. Double slashers is better than having the reflect shield. Look at that for Meseta. That's amazing. You can't plan for that. All right, let's get out of here. I think there's someone in the town that tells us about the weapons plant. I can't remember though. You think you can just? Well. The first NPC in the entire game who calls us out on coming into their house uninvited. And the wife's like, just chill out. It's a JRPG. That's what they do, right? Alright, this is the church. What do we got in here? Hello. For us as Elysians, we cannot fail to do our daily prayers. The head of the temple is wonderful, but the village shrine is also important. Hello, sir. Sir, since the Gumbius temple is close by to the north, no one comes to this temple, but that's alright. There's one who has the faith. Yes, they're very devoted. They're very traditional, the Dizolian people. Devoted to their everyone seems downhearted. What whims to stay indoors just because a little bit of wind? This region has especially harsh snowstorms. I don't blame them. Devoted to their religion, devoted to science, and with the Gumbius temple being so close by, I feel sorry for the temple in the middle of the town. And yeah, just very... Oh, this guy. I can't move forward at all. I swear there's someone. With weather like this, even we are too afraid to go out. Although there do seem to be some of us who are rather frivolous. It's not that Elysians and Parmenians don't get along, it's just that they don't coexist because of their different lifestyles, stemming from religious beliefs. Well, the Parmenians, they're, by nature, they're not really religious, I don't think. I don't think they don't really have established religion like the Elysians do. Let's see here. We've gone into that house. I think we've gone into this house. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, I just thought there was an NPC that that told us about the weapons plant. Was it in here, in the item shop? Someone wandering around? The building to the southwest? It's this one. It's this Elysian. The building to the southwest? Don't be silly. There's a wall of ice around it, and you couldn't be able to get to it. So that's what... See that old building to the southwest? Apparently it's some ruin from ages past. I should go there sometime. So yeah, that's what, equipment store management. Pretty studious owner. Alright, so that's where we're gonna go next. We are going to go to that mysterious, building to the southwest. Before we go to the Gumbius Temple. Off we go. Let's see, is it this way? No. And I've missed this place before as well. What on earth is this place? This is a weapon plant Mother Brain constructed 1,000 years ago. For long it was an unnecessary facility, so all its functions were shut down, but it looks like it has been producing automatic weapons according to orders from Kuran for about half a year. So we'll be in trouble unless we shut this place down. No, when Zealand recovered, the production of weapons ceased. There should be no problem leaving this place as it is, but we're not going to. So it makes you think, right? And the theory that we had back in the day, among us kids, was that Kuran was issuing all of these weapons to be built, and all these machines, basically, right, to be built, to prepare to conquer Dizo, or Dizolis. That Dark Force, upon returning, would implement not only monsters, but also machines. Once Kuran would be usurped, that Kuran would issue the ordering of these of the weapons, right, and Silva. I think these guys have good agility. And okay, so here is where we will have Rune take over the Thunderclaw. Yeah, they have high agility. Oh man, don't die, Rune. And this is a very good place for Maseda, as we can see. Kira is now our... actually, she does 55. How much is Rika's res? 46. And how much is Chaz's? 56. So Chaz has a res as powerful as Kira. Interesting. Okay, anyway. So we've got some conveyor belts. I don't know which way to go. Because, thinking. We'll just go this way. I think, yeah, these switches, oops. These switches reverse the directions of some of the conveyor belts. Hopefully we don't walk in circles too much, though. Okay, 5. Where does this take us to? Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. There are things in here that I have no clue as to what they are. Yes, it's the burst rock! Yeah! It is a long-range, semi-automatic weapon that fires heat energy bursts. Nice! Burst rock is now ready for use. Fantastic! Alright, let us return to over here. We haven't had many encounters. This is strange. Okay, and then just walk around here. Hello. We'll have you do Thunderclaw on the Sill Vault because they have the higher agility and higher propensity to dodge. Yeah. Get him. Alright, we found a Plasma Claw that we can sell. Let's see, throw a res on a couple people. Actually, just Rune. Rune's getting kind of beat up. Oh, hello. Hewn. Air Slash, Disrupt, and Dexterity down. Whoa! Nice, Rika. Okay, this only goes to one way. We just need to set up a macro. Ouch. Okay, yeah, let's macro. Ren first, and then Rika, Chaz, Kira, and then Rune. Yeah, that's good. Okay, where are we? Oh, man. I don't remember this place very well. Okay, I think we take this moving platform, yeah? Oh, lightning, hello. Ouch, hey, leave Kira alone, come on. Man, maybe we should have left her with the reflective shield. Dang. Alright, let's take this moving platform. And then this one, I guess? Although we didn't... Oh, we didn't have to. Oh well. Alright, and I believe this takes us up to... there's a terminal in here. Oh, hello! That, Kira's dead. Dang it. There's a terminal in here that, gives us, like, infinity, repair kits. We don't need them, obviously, but, okay, we just, kinda got owned by those servants. Dang. Ooh, Why are dying in arthropods? Alright. I think if you eliminate one of the arthropods, they combine together. Elastic gear, elast armor. Yeah, this terminal issues as many repair kits as you want. To infinity. Alright, anyway. Let's go back the way we came. Oh, a surprise attack. Oh, come on, get him. Get him! It's alright. Rune will get him. Okay, let's head back out to the way we came. It's kind of cool that they show us the floor below and the machines that they were building, and further reinforces the theory that yeah, the dark force that had usurped Kuran was trying to build these machines that would take over Dezolis, because really Dezolis would offer the would offer the highest resistance if you think about it. The Desolisians, almost all of them are hunters, so they would know how to fight at the very least. There's the Espers as well, right? They would put up a big fight, and they would be very hard to deal with. So you would need a massive army to be able to fight and destroy the Espers. And Dark Force probably knows that plasma launcher, fantastic. So the plasma launcher, this is what we will use for like boss fights, because it's a pretty good single target weapon. But yeah, so I think that was Dark Force's plan, if you will, was to and you know, if you think about it, it's a pretty smart approach. Much better than the approach was, or not better, but a different approach, right? So in Phantasy Star 1, how did Dark Force try and take over the system? Well, he tried to do so through Lashiek, the tyrant, Lashiek or Lasik, however you want to say it, and have him be be imposed as this tyrant that ruled that was a puppet ruling all of Algo, which was really just Dark Force. Well, that didn't work, obviously, because Alice Landell defeated that. And then, so in Phantasy Star 2 timeline, dang, that dexterity debuff is really messing with our hit chance. Dark Force tried a different tactic. This time it was, okay, well, that didn't work, so I will, oh, there's these Earthmen that have arrived in the system, and that's also another and that's also another can of worms. The arrival of the Earthmen. The question is often asked, why did the Earthmen even come to the Algo system? Why were they there? And why did they come with such hostile intentions, right? Why didn't they just seek to peacefully live with the Parmanians? But anyway, we won't get into that conversation. Oops, not. Let's see. Everyone else is okay. Or we could get into the conversation. It is said that when when the Earthmen arrived, that Dark Force was with the Earthmen, that they had been brought to the Algo system by Dark Force. And so Dark Force was, let's see, I need to think for a second here. I think we've gone everywhere, yeah, that has stuff in it. Because we got the burst rock unit, we got the plasma launcher, we got the elastic gear and armor. So yeah, we've got everything. But anyway, so the thought was that Dark Force came with them. Well, how? How did Dark Force come with them to the system? Well, it's been argued that in the timeline of Phantasy Star 3, that the canon time, excuse me, the canon timeline is the one with, is it Aaron? Where the Elisa 3 goes through that black hole and arrives on planet Earth. And it is thought that they arrive on planet Earth in like it's like in the sometime in the 22nd or 23rd century, and essentially the they arrive on the planet, and because Dark Force has been not destroyed but sealed away on the Elisa 3, that after a certain amount of time, when the Earth is no longer suitable to be lived on, the Parmanians, they either they either utilize the Elisa 3, or they utilize the parts and technology of they use the parts and technology, excuse me, of the Elisa 3 to create the spaceship Noah. And it is with the spaceship Noah that they, of course, leave the Earth and travel the stars. And that during their travel, Dark Force kind of starts to wake up from its dormancy, and it comes awake, and enough to the point where it let's see, let's stay at the end. 750 Mercedes. Wait a minute. Didn't we stay at this inn before? Or was that in Zosa? Did we get charged more because we don't have a Dizolian in the party? Whatever. So going back to the Earthmen, it was thought that so they have Dark Force that started to influence them, right? To spread darkness in their hearts or whatever. So then by the time they got to the Algo system and they implemented we'll call it the Mother Brain plan, that was Dark Force's plan. Dark Force thought, well, I can't rule them through a tyrannical puppet. Here comes we are not only guard the Eclipse Courts, the symbol of the Dizolizian belief, but also we are the central government. Let's see. What do you have to say? Welcome to the Gumbius Temple. We even welcome Parmanians. So so Dark Force's plan the second time around was to you may not go on this point. Please go back. This is where I believe the bishop is. Yeah, this is what we were looking for. I knew I remembered stuff down here. Stoldew, Stardew, Moondew, and Trimate. Very nice. So that Dark Force's plan was the whole, the Mother Brain plan to lull the Parmanians on both Parma and Moda. One day, the flame of the Eclipse Torch will reduce to ashes all that is unclean. Wow. This holy flame of ours is truly beautiful. Anyway, so that the Parmanians would all become complacent and lazy, and which they did. No one was working. Everyone was Mother Brain the Mother Brain plan had worked, and everybody was actually, let's not go up there yet. Was under the control of Mother Brain. The plan was working as intended until, of course, Rolf showed up. The legend states that it emits a burning light that reduces any object unworthy of this world to ashes. I once got terribly frostbitten, but the light of the eclipse torch cured me in moments. So anyway, and then that plan didn't work out, obviously. And so now Plan C is, well, let's try something different. Let's try and utilize a mechanical army to conquer Dezolis, and and Motavia would have been the same thing, right? Because those machine centers could have created or could have taken control of all of the machines, and basically they could have overtaken the remaining planets with armies of androids if we hadn't shown up. So that's the theory after that long-winded monologue. But recently there's been a snowstorm and visitors are far and few between. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. But it's interesting to see how the developers of the game, are you here sightseeing? How they changed the stories, and knowing there used to be a tower called Corona that stood here in the past. Whether they intended to or not, it was cool to see how they had Dark Force change plans, right, to try and conquer the system. It's so wonderful to be able to worship the flame of the Eclipse Torch again. Oh yes. I'm a trained monk. Every time I step into this place, I feel stronger. Not even the most precious jewel could emit such a divine light. The more I look at it, the more refreshing the light is. I feel as if my heart is being cleansed. So this is the Eclipse Torch, huh? How about that? Hello, sir. What? That won't do. The holy flame is something that should not be going beyond this gate. Even if it is the wish of Lutz. Yeah, that didn't come off the tongue. To lightly lend out the torch, it is not acceptable to me. Boy, you just don't get it. Didn't I explain? Did I stutter? The future of the entire Algo system is hinging on this. Won't do, won't do. What can't be, can't be. Huh? What's that? Oh no, it's bad guys. Ha 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 ha. These guys are funny. They're kind of, I don't know. I think they're meant for comic relief. They're probably meant to be like menacing and intimidating, but I just thought that they were funny. I'll take that, thank you very much. What the heck do you think you're doing? Ha 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 ha. They just like to laugh a lot. We are beings who live in the air castle. Hey, you, the one dressed in white. If you're Lutz, you remember, don't you? You know who will be waiting for you at the air castle. Oh no, they stole the torch! I'll take possession of the Eclipse Torch. If you want it back, then come and get it. That is, if you don't mind losing your life. Ha 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 ha! They're so dumb. Alright. Oh noes! Oh, what a disaster! The flame which we hold holy has been stolen. It's my punishment for being so narrow-minded. Oh no! How am I to bear the responsibility for this? Cheer up, dude. It was taken by force, yeah. All we have to do is go and retrieve it. Oh, would you really? Thank you very much. But in exchange, you better lend it to us when we get it. Of course, yes, no question about that. Rune, about the air castle. You said you know about it. Oh, yes. It's in Lutz's memory, to be precise. It's a castle that floated in the skies of the planet Parma a long, long time ago. The planet Parma? In that case, it would have been destroyed 1,000 years ago. The planet Parma exploded, and there's only an asteroid belt left where the planet used to be. Could it be that miraculously the air castle survived? And even now it's in the midst of the asteroids? What? The probability of that is very low. At any rate, I will check it out with the sensors on the Landale. Rune, I have one more question. Who is that person those witches were talking about? The first generation Lutz and his companions fought a man in the air castle. That man's name was Lashik. Is that who they mean? Lashik was defeated by the first generation Lutz. I don't know what we'll find until we get there. Alright. So let's just go ahead and cast Ryuka to Tyler. Alright, here is a good save point. Oh, we're going to find the air castle first. Well then, let's go ahead and search for the air castle. Alright. I'm getting something. Although very slight, it is definitely something. Can you get it on the screen? Yeah, about that. That's it. Do you have cameras out there in the Parmanian asteroid belt? That's the air castle, all right. It has a spooky atmosphere. Ooh, are you getting a little scared, huh, Chaz? Don't be ridiculous. We're going in. All right, we won't go there just yet. That will be our next episode. Alrighty, so we covered a lot of ground here, and so, like I said, in our next episode, we will go and, oh, first, before we forget, let's go actually back to Jut real quick, and see if we can buy more gear. Let's see, where's the weapon shop? Because the air castle is, to this point, it'll be the most dangerous and the biggest dungeon by far. Let's see, we already got a Laconian Slasher. We want a Laconian's Claw, but we only need one because we've got the Silver Tusk. Alright, let's equip Rika with the Laconian Claw. Alright, and then do we need any armor? Reflect Mail, we've already got 2 Reflect Mails. If we can... let's see, I think Kira already has Reflect Robe. Yeah, okay. I might have to go grind some Miss Seda off-screen at that weapons plant. Let's see... Ooh, we can sell the combo gear. Okay, never mind, we should be good. And we can sell one of our Thunder Claws. Yeah. Plasma Claw. And then combo gear. Okay, yeah, we'll have enough now to buy a Reflect Robe for Rune. Okay, Rune. Oh, you already have one. When did we buy one for you? When did we do this? Ugh. I had totally forgotten we had bought a Reflect Robe for him. Whatever. Yeah, just wasted 9,200 Miss Ada. It's fine. Okay, so now we will end the episode, and then in our next episode we will go to the air castle and search for this Lashik that Rune referred to. So until then, so long for now.